activity thing, right? So how do you fix that through activity, right? I mean, it's not rocket science, but you have to schedule, write it down, and you have to make it a life or death situation. It's like, I have to do this. If I don't do it, I'm gonna fail. Most people in life, you've heard this 1,000 times from me. They don't plan to fail; they just fail to plan, right? And proper preparation prevents poor performance. My family is sick and tired of hearing that, but it's true. If you don't have a plan, you don't have a vision, guys, it ain't happening, right? You gotta take that and run with it. Strike while the iron's hot. Because if you don't, you're gonna continue to be in the same spot you are, or worse. I hate hearing from people when they're all optimistic and they want to lie to themselves. Like, I'm just going to do the same thing over and over again. That's the definition of insanity. They'll say something crazy like, I just want to stay where I'm at. Stay where I'm at and and just ride the wave, man. I want to I'm gonna coast this one that, and I'm not really going anywhere. I'm not really moving ahead, but I'm not moving backwards either. So no, wait a minute now, because you just said you're not going anywhere. So if you're not going anywhere, and there's people way up there, you're obviously not gonna catch you because you're moving. But what about the people here with you, chasing those guys? You're gonna be staying with them when you're staying in the same place? No, motherfucker, because they're going to they're gonna go try and catch those guys. Okay, now what about the people behind you? You just said you want to stay where you're at. Now what about all these people, all these motherfuckers behind you? Marching up there, up the ranks, boom, 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 boom. So they're gonna pass you. So you're not staying where you are. You're not maintaining. You're not You're not just coasting now, right? You're not staying where you are. You're going backwards. You're not going. You knew you weren't going forwards. You thought you were staying still. You ain't staying still, motherfucker, because people are passing you up. So you're going backwards. So don't do that. Don't get caught up in, I'm all right where I'm at. You're never all right where you're at. If it's not broken, but it can still be better, it's as good as broken. And you still need to fix that motherfucker. You always need to fix you. Work on your mind. And if your mind is strong, but your body is weak, then you gotta work on your body. If your body's strong, and your mind is weak, then you gotta work on your mind. And if your fucking spirit's empty and you're void, nil, and you're feeling empty, you feel like shit, you're depressed and all this other stuff, and normally a strong mind, strong body, but your heart, it's dead. There's no passion there, there's no drive, there's no next fucking level, right? You don't have a compelling goal, or you lost somebody in your family, and so you get that big ass void now, right? And you just not a strong enough goal, so you feel lost, you feel bewildered, you feel freaking like you're fucking on an island or something, right? Not fucking on an island, right? Not pumping and humping on an island. I mean, you're on a fucking island by your fucking self. You ain't fucking shit. Unless you get a fucking coconut, right? You ain't doing nothing. You're on an island, okay? In the physical sense, you're in your home or gym, wherever you are, where you work. Okay, but in this big scheme of things, technically, you're on a fucking island because you don't have a clear vision on where you want to go. You're just a fucking vacant ship out there just fucking drifting around. Who knows where you're going to end up, right? You might end up alright, but you might fucking end up, you might be hoping you're going to Vegas, and you end up on fucking Gilligan's Island, right? A bunch of screwballs, and you're fucking stuck, and you can't get out of there, right? You got a nutty professor, and you got a crazy captain, and you got a goofy Gilligan, right? And you got a guy with a bunch of money that doesn't know what to do on it because the money's no good over here. You can't spend it on nothing. What are you going to use your money for? You can't use it. You're gonna pay somebody to invent a phone for you? No. You gotta fucking wait for the nutty professor. The nutty professor can't figure anything out, right? They never got off that fucking island. They never have a solid enough plan, right? Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Whereas on Gilligan's Island, you might end up with some fucking cannibals that might eat your ass. You might get fucking eaten. So, you hope for Vegas. Missed Gilligan's Island, you got eaten by the cannibals. You don't know what's going to happen if you drift around. You don't want to leave shit to chance, right? You want to have a clear vision. You want a fucking skipper that knows exactly what the fuck he's doing that can get you from point A to point B, right? Or you need to step up and be a lion, and you're the skipper, and you find that route, and you set the path for other people. You set the blueprint. But if you can't fucking figure it out, you better quit drifting around. Don't be proud over here. I don't need no help. I'm gonna get it all done. I work hard. I get it all by myself. And leave that fucking ego at the door, man. Don't go and fucking reinventing the wheel. You might live to be 100 years old. You might not invent shit. You're still working on the fucking spokes over here. You don't even have the fucking rubber down. You got no wheel. Meanwhile, you've got the wheel and the fucking